Sadie says, I think they'll lose to the Dolphins in the wild card round. Whoa, Sadie. Hold my beer, girl, because the Miami Dolphins are not going to the playoffs. No how, no way are the Miami Dolphins going to the playoffs because the next coach on the hot seat is Mike McDaniel. Dolphins fans, this is your final warning. Everybody wake up. Look at that hot seat. Mike McDaniel is sitting on the hot seat and has turned nuclear hot. After a promising start, the magic quickly faded. Regular season success isn't enough anymore. This year, he must go to the playoffs or he is out. There's no debate about it. Let's break down the Miami Dolphins offense, gurus, and top-notch coaches in danger. He must deliver to survive. Guys, Mike McDaniel came to the Miami Dolphins in 2022, made his head coaching debut, and led the Dolphins to a 9-8 record. In their first playoff berth since 2016, a strong offensive showing earned him an early extension. 2023, they actually improved to 11-6. They secured yet another playoff spot again, but a wild card loss extended the postseason win drought. And then 2024, the wheels came off. The Dolphins dropped to 8-9, missed the playoffs, and yet ownership voiced full support. Should have been fired, but let's just be honest, but it is what it is. Matter of fact, Mike McDaniel only has one win over a winning team over his last 3 years as the Miami Dolphins head coach. And with that, he still holds a winning record of 28-23 over the last 3 seasons with 0 postseason victories. Now, once a celebrated offensive guru, Mike McDaniel is now viewed as one of the first head coaches who should be fired this season. Entering the 2025 season, guys, external analysts ranked Mike McDaniel's coaching staff lower nationally than any other team out there. AKA, they have one of the worst coaching staffs in the entire NFL. They have huge locker room issues, reports of internal dysfunction between mega players like Tua and Tyreek Hill, despite their $310 million combined contracts have just added pressure to the Miami Dolphins. And they've had historic failures, guys. Miami hasn't won a playoff game since 2000. Despite Mike McDaniel's attempts to ingrain the urgency in ending the drought, the mark remains failure. Guys, what does Mike McDaniel have to do to keep his job? What does he have to do? It's simple as this. Anything less than another wild card flameout or a slow start could end his tenure. Ownership and fans are watching. The Dolphins need a postseason success and not a flashy offense. They need to win in the postseason, period. Guys, Mike McDaniel brought new life to Miami with an invented offense and early wins. But time's up with the experiment. The playoff drought drags on, internal disputes simmer, and the offense needs to survive on and off paper. This season is surely do or die test for Mike McDaniel. If it fails to deliver, the Dolphins will move on. It's simple as that. He has to move on. Guys, ever since Mike McDaniel has taken leadership of the Miami Dolphins, they have been worse than a high school team. Now, I know I'm not all about age or whatever, but he's a very, very young guy. He's greenhorn, wet behind the ears. Hell, he is still snot running out of his nose. He cannot control superstars. Get him out of town. Miami Dolphins. If he does not win a wild card game or a postseason game in general, a playoff game, get him out of town. But people, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? In the comments below. Should Mike McDaniel be fired if the Miami Dolphins do not return to the playoffs, or does his track record buy him more time? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and join us live Monday through Thursday, right here at 9 p.m. East Coast time. Sadie says the Dolphins will finish 9-8 and beat the Steelers in the wild card round, and then lose to the Chiefs in the divisional round. So she's saying Mike McDaniel's job is safe because they're going to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in the first round. That is what they're going to have to do. They are going to have to win a playoff game for Mike McDaniel to keep his job. I don't care about AFC victory. I don't care about 11, 12, 13 win season. I don't care any of that. He has to win a playoff game. Because Tyreek Hill is about to explode that team up if he doesn't control them quick. Alpha Rob says Mike McDaniel is done if the Fins don't make the playoffs, and they won't. He'll be fired. He will be fined Tua will be gone. He'll be traded in the rebuild time. Coleman Rivers is true. Says, preach it, Alpha Rob. I know. We're going to keep on going, boys. We're going to keep on going. The radio's like,